We are in the parking lot of a shopping plaza here in Durham, where I'm going to go into the dollar store and see if I can find cinnamon for ornaments. So we just came out of the Dollar Tree, where we actually got solicited on the way out of the store for haircuts for my son, and the barber promised that he would be able to give him an even cut, and he asked me if I wanted to have my hair done a little neater, which I guess I'm not even going to address that. But we did find what we went in for. We found some cinnamon, and we got some cookie cutters. Yes, we got a puzzle, which I didn't intend to buy. And we got some applesauce to bind our ornament dough with, and a couple other things. So we're going to go home and make our ornaments, make dust. Pour it slowly. Yes, a lot of dust. Pour it all in. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of it.
Okay, mix that up. Stir it with a spatula. So that's 3.
Yeah, that's 3.
Okay, well, we don't know if we need that last one yet. It's getting to the point where we have to mix all of the cinnamon into it to make a dough. We don't want to add too much because then it won't hold together.
Cold.
Yeah, so we might have to. Okay, so I'm going to use my hands to finish mixing it from this point on, so I can assess the feel of it and see if it's going to be.
And now I'm going to wash it all over now.
Yeah, it's kind of like really dry mud.
Yeah, it's really muddy. You're making clay.
Yeah. So here's our completed cinnamon dough. It's still a little bit moist and tacky. Okay. So we have a quarter of our cinnamon dough between 2 sheets of plastic.
Now we're rolling it up now.
Yeah, we're going to roll it out now.
Yeah. Can I help you?
Yeah, here. So we've got it to...
No, we already rolled now.
Yeah, we rolled it out. We've got it to a thickness of about 1/8 inch, and so we're going to use the...
Cookie cutters.
Yeah, the cheapo cookie cutters we got at the dollar store. We're going to cut out our shapes. Okay, so I'm going to cut out a stocking. Let me cut first, and then you can cut. Okay, and you can cut your snowman. Do it right there. Just peel right off the plastic.
Down.
Before we put them in the oven, we need to make holes so that we can put strings in them to hang them from the tree. So we're just going to use a drinking straw and punch out some little holes at the tops.
Yeah, I'll put this in the trash.
And so that our gingerbread men don't turn into cyclopses, I'm going to give them 2 holes.
Hey, a gingerbread man. He has 2 eyes.
Okay, these have been cooking for 2.5 hours at 200 degrees, and I just took them out so they're still warm. And when I tap on them, they sound hard all the way through. Okay, now if you're having problems picking your ornaments up off your pan, don't try to pry them off with a spatula or any other tool. It really means that there's still too much moisture in the dough and it's causing it to stick to the pan. And Some will finish faster than others depending on how thick you rolled out the dough. So if they're still sticking, either leave them on the pan to dry out at room temperature, and it may take up to a day or so, or you can put it back in the oven at 200 until it comes up without needing to be pried off.